Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. I am working on a layout today using Maggie Holmes Carousel Collection. I purchased all of these items at Tuesday morning. Maggie Holmes is not typically a line that I would purchase full price because I scrap mostly boys, but I really loved the line and I knew my kids would be going to the fair, and so I just thought it would be perfect to use for that. So I am scrapbooking a photo of my son and his girlfriend at the fair this year, and I'm using that tent paper for my background. I wanted to add a banner using that pink and green pattern paper there, but I didn't want to cover up because I wanted something for my photo to sit on, but I did not want to cover up that the large tent on the right, on the right hand side there. So I came up with the idea of cutting that back so that I could slide the banner behind it. That way I would not lose that image on the background paper, and I would still be able to see quite a bit of that pink and green pattern paper. As you see, I am struggling with getting it straight. I finally do pull out my T-square ruler, and I'm still struggling getting it straight. It's crazy. I sometimes think I just can't see anymore, but I finally get that straight, and then I'm going to bring my photo in, and it's going to lie kind of right in between those two peaks of the two tents on that page. I typically have trouble using background paper like this that has like a large image on it, but I really love how this one turned out, and this one, for whatever reason, was a little bit easier for me to work with. So let's see here. I'm just gluing everything down now that I hopefully have it straight. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull out some papers to layer up my photo. I'm pretty much going to stick with kind of that pink and Kelly green colors in my layers, and then I'm going to pull in a little bit of yellow as well. And I just did some kind of random layering. I had just a piece of that yellow polka dot, or not polka dot, it's like a plaid sort of pattern or lattice pattern, and I just used kind of what I had to layer that, and then I'm going to layer this green and pink kind of diamond shaped paper behind that, and I will pop up my photo on foam tape, I'm pretty sure. I do like to do that quite often. Now I don't do it all the time, but I do think it definitely gives your photo a little bit more presence on the page. And yeah. Well, you know what? I don't do it on this one. Because I knew I wanted to layer up some of the chipboard elements, and I didn't want to have to raise them up any further. So I did lay this one flat down on the page. And I cut the paper at the top, and I've seen people doing this where they kind of fold back what's on the other side and have a paper showing on the back. I love how it looks on other people's layouts. On this one, I think I did it too big or something. I don't know. I don't love how it looks up there, but I'm not going to redo it or anything like that. So I'm going to use some chipboard that I found with just that little swag or banners to go across there. And then I'm looking to see what I could do on that other side. And I found a sticker that I'm going to use that has similar type of banner shapes, but they're in blue. And I'm going to end up putting that to the left of that kind of cut ripped area at the top. Again, I'm not thrilled with that part up there, and I feel like I need to add maybe some more embellishment up there, but I'll be honest, I just was at a loss, so I just left it the way it was. I didn't want to draw too much attention up there, but now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it is missing something. So I'll probably leave this one on my desk for a while and see if anything, I get any ideas of how I could finish that off up there. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. I'm feeling like that area is unfinished, but I'll deal with that later. So I haven't put that sticker up there at the top yet, but I will probably come back to it. And this is going to be a super simple layout. I really created this one in probably 20 minutes maybe, because I did use just one collection, and that always makes it so much easier for me, although it's not typical for me. I like to mix collections, but when I do mix collections, it just seems to take so much longer for me to finish a layout. But I'm going to use the carousel chipboard piece and layer that over the photo on the left hand side there. And then on top of that, I'm going to layer a sticker that is just of a camera. And that's really all I'm going to do over there on that area. I did not want to add too much over this kind of, it's not a busy pattern paper, but if I feel like if you added too much on top of those tents, then you would be distracted from what is actually back there. So I wanted to keep the embellishments pretty much clustered in small areas and then use kind of limited embellishments on this one. I've decided I'm gonna put my title over to the right hand side of that right tent, and that will draw your eye from the carousel across the picture to that title, and then back up to the top of the page, your eye stops with those banners and that cut piece that I have up there. So I like how the way the embellishments are placed, that it keeps your eye on the layout and you don't, wander off of it. So I'm going to use one of the stickers that says happy from the sticker sheet. And then I use some Felicity Jane puffy letters that say O and day on there. So the title is going to be Oh Happy Day. And then below that, I end up using just a puffy bow that is in one of that. It's another kind of puffy sticker sheet that comes with that collection. And it's just a black and white bow, and I think it looks cute at the bottom of that title because I needed something else with some dimension over there by the title. I didn't want to just have the title, and I really felt the need for the dimension. Actually, that's not a puffy bow, it's a chipboard bow. So I like how that looks over there. And let's see, I'm still layering up the stickers or the title. It takes me forever to get things straight. But this was fun to make, and they had a great time at the fair. My kids go usually every year, although they're not big. They don't really ride the rides. They're like me and they end up getting sick. But they do like to just walk around and see all the people and try the different food, and anything you can think of to fry, they fry it there. So they had a really good time. And I am going to have a companion page for this one, which I guess you could call it a double page layout, except I don't typically do double page layouts. I call them companion pages because they're maybe photos from the same event, so I will carry over the same collection, so they coordinate, but then they could also stand alone on their own, if that makes sense. And I will have a video up of that one shortly. Maybe I'll get that one up tomorrow if I can. So I'm finishing up getting down all of those embellishments. I'm going to end up scattering a few puffy black and white stars to the left of the photo. Oh, here's where I'm going to finally add that banner up there. And see, I need something else up there. I just don't know what. I don't want it to be distracting and take away from everything that's going on around the photo, but I feel like I should have some sort of embellishment up there. Ugh, it's driving me crazy. So again, if you can think of if you have any ideas of what to put up there, I would love to get your feedback on that. So I'm pretty much getting ready to finish up this layout. Like I said, I'm going to end with the puffy stars to the left, and then I'm going to take my Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine, and I'm going to sprinkle that throughout the page. And I am down to my bare minimum of that color shine, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do once I run out, because this page did need something at the end, and that was the perfect touch, because there are some gold sparkle elements in some of the chipboard, and I thought that just pulled that out perfectly with the splatters. So I'm going to be finishing this layout up here, and there will be still shots at the end. I hope you enjoyed this process, and I hope you'll come back for more videos, and subscribe if you haven't already. And press that notification button so that you know when I'm putting out new videos, and you can be notified to get back onto YouTube and watch. If you guys have any questions about anything I've done today, or any suggestions, let me know. Here I am. You can see I'm trying to figure out what to put up there, and I finally just give up. So yeah, let me know what you think at the top there, what I should do. Now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll take this banner off and I'll do something else, but it was stuck down there, so that was not coming up. So I was going to have to leave it there. But I didn't like that chipboard piece. I felt like it just felt too random. I don't know. The struggles we go through in scrapbooking. My husband would be laughing at me right now, just seeing my angst over what to do with that top part of my layout. He wouldn't even notice any different. So, all right. Like I said, there's going to be still shots at the end. Please take a look and leave me any comments below. And thank you again for watching. I'm going to finish this up with a little bit of music, and leave me any comments or any criticisms or anything you want to know down below, and I will get back to you. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.